Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all having a very wonderful day today. I'm sorry that I haven't posted in quite a while, but here's my excuse. I have been very sick with an ulcer, and it has just kind of body slammed me into the ground. And also finals are coming up for my semester, so it has been a little rough. But I am finally making the time to, be a halfway decent YouTuber and post something. So here we are. We are posting things. And yeah, let's just jump right into the video. Bronzing pearls? Why is this something I would even want? Then OP also adds, this is a new skin hun and she's acting like these are hot on the market. I don't do much makeup, but for those of you that do, can you explain why people even want these? These are finally back. Bronzing pearls are my favorite, especially being so busy and always on the go. It's a bronzer, highlighter, and blush all in one, so I just circle the brush a couple times and apply. It's from Europe and it's only available for us twice a year. That's a little strange. We are already running low, so if you ever thought about it, run! Blank has a link. Oh yes, nothing like the FOMO approach. Honestly, I'm a makeup person. I have probably too much makeup, to be honest. I have quite the collection that I have gathered over the many years of enjoying makeup, and I have never once heard of bronzing pearls, and I'm going to be honest, there are other products on the market that work just as well for the same purpose. I have a blush that can also go as a bronzer and a highlighter because it's kind of like a bronzy gold, if that makes sense, and it's like kind of sparkly. But I don't know, I'm not too big on like the 3-in-1 approach because usually it just looks, I don't want to say bad, but it would look better if, you used the bronzer and then the blush and then the highlight, or the contour and the blush and the highlight or whatever. But I'm not a professional makeup artist, so this is just my own opinion. But I have never heard of bronzing pearls. I don't think that they're a big trend in the makeup communities that I'm in, but I don't know. And also, she said that they're from Europe, so maybe they're a European trend. I don't know. Any Europeans watching, can you let me know whether this is a European trend or not, because I'm an American and I've never heard of it, so I wouldn't know. She stole money from our nonprofit, then invited me to this. I'm having an Osborne Books and More New Titles book party soon. We have over 150 new titles. Would you want an invite? I'd rather shit broken glass. So OP elaborates in the comments. I took over a volunteer treasurer position for a local nonprofit club that's internationally organized. The previous treasurer stepped down for personal reasons and left me with incomplete accounts. It took a few months to sort out the problems with the bank/IRS, but I succeeded after a lot of hardship. The previous treasurer never took any accountability for her missing funds, then invited me to her Osborne garbage. No thanks. You know what, I feel like the I'd rather shit broken glass comment is, appropriate for this kind of situation. She sells Monate and has been using it for months. Now she's posting about losing hair in the shower. I think I'll pass on Monate. There were other pictures put in this post, but I think they were also from Instagram stories, but they were a little bit out of order, so I wasn't sure which one went first. But I'm just putting in this one as the main one, purely because it's pretty much the main point of the post. Friendly reminder, naturally shedding hair and hair breakage are different things. They then provide screenshots also from the Instagram story, where it's just talking about how it's normal to shed between 50 and 100 hairs a day, which, yeah, that's true. And I wouldn't worry if you get a handful of strands of hair in the shower. But if we're talking about massive clumps of hair each time you shower, then that is a little worrisome. And I'm not saying that this is what's happening with the Monate market partner here, but it is something to keep in mind. And it's not always Monate shampoos that make your hair fall out. It can be plenty of different brands, but Monate is in particular known for making people's hair fall out. And somebody commented, "It's completely natural to lose up to 100 strands a day, and I normally lose some in the shower. That being said, the key word is some. I've seen Monate Huns hold up a chunk of hair that fell out in the shower, and then they say it's detoxing or new growth or some shit. That is not normal." Plexus apparently cures ADHD. Found in a Plexus Facebook group. Oh, I can already feel that I'm going to get mad about this one. Oh god. ADD/ADHD/focus issues. Blank started exhibiting severe ADD/ADHD signs early on, around 3 years old. Hyperactivity, anxiety, outbursts, major lack of focus, and sleep issues. It was so much more than just being a boy. By the time he started kindergarten, keeping him focused was almost impossible. He wasn't getting into trouble at school for behavior, but was having a horrible time focusing on tasks. So reluctantly, at 6 years old, we made the difficult decision to medicate in hopes it would help. I knew nothing about these medications, but quickly learned that, while they helped with the focus and hyperactivity, they caused weight loss, stunted growth, and other negative side effects. Blank began to lose weight, ate drastically less, and became a zombie. That's one way to describe your child. The spark my child once had was gone, and when he came off the medicine, he was out of control. When Plexus entered our world in 2015, I had no intention of it being a solution for blank. I hate that language of it being a solution for just the child's name instead of the actual problems that she thinks that he's having. But after doing research and learning about gut health and the gut-brain connection, I decided to see if it could help him. In May 2015, we started him on X Factor and ProBio 5. Because it was summertime, I tapered him off his ADHD medication in order to see if the products were actually making a difference. Why would you do that without... I'm assuming that she didn't consult their doctor first, which is very concerning. It took about a month or so, but we started noticing he was sleeping better, focusing more, and the hyperactivity was definitely less noticeable. Because of the incredible benefits we were seeing, we sent Blank back to school in the fall of 2015 with 0 medication. His teachers were surprised to hear he wasn't on the medication anymore and praised his focus and behavior. Thanks to Plexus, I got my spunky kid back. He started to gain much-needed weight and was doing amazing in school and at home. He has remained off the medication and only on Plexus products since then. I'm proud to say he is praised by all his teachers as a model student and has made leaps and bounds when it comes to behavior at home. We still have our moments, don't we all? But overall he is a fabulous kid. And now with all natural plant-based products instead of medication. I'm so thankful we did our research and healed his gut, and then afterwards she just lists the list of stuff that she gave her child instead of, medication. There's just so much wrong with this that I don't really know where to start. First of all, the just overall demonization of medication. I know that it's kind of a controversial subject when it comes to children and ADD/ADHD medication. Whatever. My opinion is if their doctor recommended that the child take medication, then the child probably should. The implications that there is something innately wrong with her child is concerning. Taking her child off medication, presumably without consulting a doctor, is incredibly worrying. And the overall misinformation around using weird ass supplements instead of actual proven, studied medication for neurodivergency. And just speaking from the position of somebody who is neurodivergent myself, to me, it just sounds like as the kid grew older, he just realized how to mask his symptoms better. Or it could just be that the medication wasn't working, and that's why he had the bad side effects that his mom mentioned, like losing weight. And I mean, she described him as being a zombie, but he probably was just had brain fog and stuff like that. So there's lots of kind of weird, almost like anti-neurodivergent language that's like sprinkled throughout this entire post that just makes me feel kind of uncomfortable as a neurodivergent person. It just does not sit right with me. This whole post does not sit right with me at all. And I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Daughter in MLM. Most of the stories I've seen here are about siblings, friends, or parents that have been sucked into MLMs. Here's a different angle. What do you do when it's your child? After 6 years of college, a master's degree, and 1 year of living in the real world, my stepdaughter quit her job and let her apartment go. She told us she wanted to take a months-long road trip to reevaluate what she wants to do with her life. She told us she had some paying clients that would provide some income while she's on the road. We assumed those clients were from her previous jobs, but now, after some digging, we realized she hasn't been completely honest about what's going on. So what is she actually doing that she doesn't want to tell us about? We found out that she dropped $10,000 on some magic water machines a couple of months ago. Since then, she spent thousands more on online business courses. Her road trip is perfectly designed to create content for her new social media lifestyle as a digital nomad / entrepreneur / business coach / ionized water rep. My partner really wants to believe his daughter has a good head on her shoulders and she'll eventually start making smart decisions. The more I learn about MLMs, the more I see of her social media posts, the less I believe that's going to happen. It seems her entire identity, not to mention a significant amount of money, is wrapped up in this idealistic fantasy that she's helping people and the planet. Ultimately, she's going to get back from this trip with no money, no income, and no place to live. She has already asked us if she can stay with us when she gets back. My partner and I agreed that staying with us is an option which requires a defined exit strategy consisting of a real job and an apartment on a very short time scale. I anticipate that she will push back on that and will want us to support her business venture by allowing her to stay until she's successful. Any support we give her will be seen as affirmation that her manifestations are working. We have to let her fail. But holy hell, it's going to be so difficult. Has anyone else been in this situation with their children? This person, smartass79, great username by the way, commented, "My suggestion would be to request she provide a profit and loss statement or a simple breakdown of her income and expenses for her business as part of your approach. Something that makes her see how much money she isn't making." And honestly, I think that that's probably the best way to navigate this, because for some people you really just have to make them look the facts directly in the eye before they realize that, this isn't really going to work out for them. And just for something to chuckle at towards the end of this video, typography is my passion. Now, it's supposed to say fueled by fizz, but, I'll let your eyes do the work on this one. I definitely misread it when I first looked at it. So, sometimes you really just need to pick a different font. But anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Like and subscribe if you feel like it. If you don't, that's totally cool. Comment any of your thoughts. And yeah. Hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.